All right, let's start on NQ and then we'll go from there. Update the trend line. Do this. All right, so let's take a look at this. Shows studies. So this is our GOC from today. And you guys see that we're coming to some really critical levels here. Futures are now a little bit. So if we lose 13.8, if we lose this level, then we really have that as next level here. Is it 13.695? Yep, that'll be the next level. It's a super important level here tomorrow. 13. Let's see where we are. And, so right at the daily bottom, and we have a full send over there. So 13.915 is the daily bottom. Like that. Yeah, if we lose this level here, like tomorrow, about 13.9, there's a high probability we're going to the 13.5, which would be the weekly bottom here. If you guys look here, so we went here, touched the middle to the weekly, and now we're going full speed. And you guys see the momentum picked up a little bit more than it did initially on this sell-off here between the histograms. So here we had the bullish divergence. Let me remove this crap that always comes up. So you had the bullish divergence before. We don't have it this time. Let me see. All the way from here, you have bearish divergence. So, you guys see that? This would be your So it'll probably get a little bounce, probably all the way here to the almost 14,000 at some point, I think. So we're gonna go to previous day low. And we're already through the bottom of the 4 hours. This was our today the bearish backdoor. You guys see how we went below it? We came back, hit the clouds, and then you continue. That's your bearish backdoor right here. Boom, boom. Okay. So that's pretty much it on this. We're gonna short it right below these levels here. So I'll just go in maybe 5 minutes. So we're bouncing off the daily bottom. You could short it here or right here. A little bit less risky here than here, but up to you for your risk preference. Yeah, we'll definitely get a little bounce here. Thank you. Yes. All right, let me remove some of the notes from yesterday. This one's valid. This one's still valid. We'll just go 1 hour. And we broke through that channel. Ooh, this might get ugly. So what is it? 43.80. Did anyone swing any of those 43.50 puts? That'd be a good payday tomorrow.
For tomorrow or today expiry?
2 days. Yeah, it was 413. Yeah, 413. If you did, you'll be okay tomorrow. I think we'll be opening the money. You see, I just want to check, see the strength of some of these. So that's this is your 2x POC here. 43.80. This will have to be so we still have a repot. So I'm just adding these repots because it seems like we're hitting some of the lows. So I think we get a nice bounce here. You guys see this? So you have a 30-minute channel that's going right into that. I mean, this is a pretty nice demand zone here. If I look at it in 4 hours, you guys will see this. So this was our previous breakout level. This is kind of like your higher high here. I know 44.20 is fairly important, but this is where the buyers need to show up tomorrow or tonight at 43.80-ish level. If we break below this, yeah, there's a high chance that we go 43.55 and so on. Say this is your recent low here. Low. Check some fibs. Yeah, we got these levels. Looks like we might be headed to 4,300. I would expect if we do get a bounce, I would expect the bounce to work all the way up to here, about 44.3 or so, knowing that 4,400 will be a little bit of a trouble. And then you could get a nice 30 points run on SPX tomorrow. Any questions on this one?
No, thank you.
All right, let's see what we got here. So this was our plan from yesterday. It says below 443.49. Thing that broke at 10. You had a nice run. Then you had kind of like a, I don't know if you want to call it like a channel here. And then it started. I was expecting maybe a bounce here, but then it started breaking down, and that was great. Let's see where's next. So we came back. You guys see how we came back to that trend line after hours, and we hit it. And you leave that trend line on because it's being respected. You want to leave it on and watch for tomorrow and see. So far, pre-market highs at 440.4. So let's see what we got here. I think we have all these levels marked up. Maybe this one here, just in case we decide to go. And there's 435. You guys see where we are now on TPO? So this area here is the highest amount of time spent, where SPY spent most of its time. When I look at the 4-hour chart, it's right here, this zone. So below 438, it has a lot of room to 435. And then if I increase this to, let's say, maybe daily. So below 439, you have the 435 level, 435, 19, 20 level. So kind of lines up with what we got. So here, if you look at it, it's 435. I would say 19 is the one that you want to look at. Let me go back. So I'll definitely watch these levels tomorrow. You watch for a bounce. I mean, obviously we have a POC from today that you want to add. Somewhere around here. What is this? 411. We'll mark that guy. You can delete some of these trend lines. I just use it for confirmations. We'll delete this one. Hide this TPO for a second. So I would not be shocked if we come up to 439 at some point. Here, you come in, you go over it, and then tomorrow we can watch for this level here for the rejection. Kind of play here or spike over it with a wick, and then go down. If that breaks, then you have this here, which I would call fresh value area low. So I would watch that, and I'll just remove this guy. PSC. And some of these levels we can remove. Okay. Any questions on SPY? Fairly simple plan. If you're looking for rejections here, of course you're going to use the VWAP tomorrow. See where we kind of line up on it. And then you have the 435, 432. If we switch to this guy here, just to make sure we got the levels. Looks like daily bottom is right here, and we got the full send. So I'm expecting a green day tomorrow. You guys see this right at the bottom of the daily bottom to a penny here. You guys see it? So it would not be bad if we get a bounce here and go higher. Because it looks like the full send is also showing up. And you guys see the divergence here on 30 minutes on SPY? Unmute.
Yeah.
Yep, so we have a nice divergence on histogram here. That's telling you we're going to get a bounce here. Most people are still very bearish, but I think we bounce from here. So this is your daily bottom here. We go back. Yeah. So our POC here lines up with that one. That's good. There's a backdoor here today, 440. We're gonna get a bounce here on SPY. And then Qs, see 340, so we're gonna get 337. Yeah, I think we're headed here on Qs. And this, so you wanna watch for this here cluster. We have 337. Longer violet. So, I mean, if we open tomorrow, do you guys see where we could bounce potentially? I mean, you have a nice VPOC here. That would be about, $3-4 drop. So depending on where we open, below 337.9, you can definitely take it to 335 and get out. So $2 there. And then here you have the POC for today. Sorry, I missed that one a little bit. So this would be potentially a good level. If you do go long over 340, this would be a good level to get out. Yeah, you guys see the same setup here. The only thing is that we are below on this one. Let me see. This 1 hour should have bullish divergence too. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna bounce tomorrow. So 332 is a weekly bottom, and our repoc's at 334. So it'd be pretty sweet if we can go all the way down to that level. But we do have that bullish divergence even on 2 hours building up. You guys see it here on 4 hours as well. So if we get a push to 335, that's an easy conversion to calls here. I'll just remove Tesla so it's not as confusing. So tomorrow, 952.05 on Tesla. You're gonna get a bounce there. That's your weekly mint. This never fails. We're gonna bounce over here, and then we're gonna push to 1140 probably again.
I think there's a bullish full send on Tesla.
Yeah, and probably so. There's a bullish divergence being built right here. You see it on 30 minutes. Pretty strong one too. I mean, you see last time when we had the bullish divergence, we got a run, $55 run. So would not be shocked if we run tomorrow. See. And the daily bottom is right here. See, there's a full send. So if we break 952 or 950, the psych level, there's a high chance you go to 934. I don't think we would go. I don't think we go to the monthly mid, which should be here, 780. So if we do break this level of 934, there's a high chance we go to 780. Let me just make sure I'm being truthful. 1 second. The middle, yeah, we would definitely go to 780, 765, 780 if we break this level, 930. Level in between. Epoch here, epoch here. Now remember, all of these will be hit. Another epoch here. I'll probably look for calls tomorrow on this bounce. 952. Yep, so watch this tomorrow. A lot of space here to get to it. Seems like there's right at 950 that there's like a little shelf here. You guys see it? Like literally right here, 948. There's a mini shelf right here, 953. So a big shelf starting 948.5. All right, I'm just gonna check Amazon. Yeah, we're ahead at 2800. So tomorrow you can watch the backdoor at 3043 tomorrow, and you'll see how quickly you reject there potentially. I'll look to take this over 3043. If we can go above that level that I mentioned earlier, 3042. So safe side 3050 on this. You can go long. And then if we go below 3000, there's a high chance we drop like $54 here. Really, really high possibility. Three, 1, 2, 3 here. So there's a high chance we go here. The low of the day will be here. So you could short here if you're a little bit more conservative. Just remember um, that you have 3000 as your psychological level here, like right below it. So either you wait for this or the 3000, and then you have 2946 POC right below here. So that'd be good. Which is probably where we are headed. And these calls are actually, what is it? 855? Wow, they did not drop these at all. Yeah, they did not drop these. You guys see that somebody bought a bunch right here at the close? Yeah, somebody's buying these heavy. So yeah, somebody's buying this. Yeah, I'll definitely watch this tomorrow again. All right. What else do you guys have? Any other ones, major ones you guys want to look at? Hold on.
Nvidia maybe.
Nvidia?
Yeah.
Let's see. So the low of the day was, I think, 216 here. The previous day low. So if you get that, then you can short it. There's a high probability that we would go. So we will have the 213. Then you have the little bit of level here at 210, which is your psych level 2. Um, to mark that one, and then below that, all the way to 200. So that's something I would keep an eye on then for tomorrow. I'm already in some 190 puts for this. More of a lotto play, but I think semis are going to come back down furthermore. Excuse me. It would be kind of lined up if we get a 210 bounce or even below that. I mean, even if you go all the way to 206 tomorrow, probably probable bounce there. Yep. I mean, you can definitely look below 216.65, take a short, grab like 215, 210s. But we do have some levels that we're going to be revisiting soon on this as well. So we're out of the daily, approaching the weekly here at bottom. Yeah. So you see the 209.21. So if you short it below 206.16, you want to get out right before 210. We'll get a strong bounce here. Usually we do. I mean, even if you go to like June, these will not be bad. There's people that like to swing. If you could go 260s, they're probably better. Microsoft real quick. Oh wow, 285. And we're headed to 278 tomorrow, Microsoft. Well, 270 seems like a level it should bounce. See if AMD hit the bottom yet. Oh yeah, AMD is gonna bounce, boys. Yeah, it's gonna bounce from here. Huge bear bullish divergence here being formed. Now watch this when this gets taken out. Flying. Go to monthly mid. There's a bullish divergence on the daily. Right here. Yeah, we're definitely going to bounce here, guys. This. Yeah, 101.63 is a safe entry for anyone looking for swings. You want to be over this monthly mid when it does happen. But again, you want to be looking at June. You can look at June 17th. I like the 120s. These are really, really good. We got some. And then you want to look at 130s. These are fairly cheap. And then, if you're on a margin account, you could do probably a debit spread where you buy the 120s and you sell the 130s. So your net would be 120 for these contracts, which is not bad on AMD. So something to consider. All right. Guys don't have any other ones, but probably call it a night. I'm not feeling too well. I was going to actually cancel the watch list. I just didn't have it in me. I have some crazy chronic, I guess, back pain out of nowhere. But we'll be on tomorrow. We'll kill it again.
Right on. Thank you, Shorty. Feel better. Get some rest.
All right. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.